Whoa.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Unfortunately, I'm not in Mexico today. Son of a bitch.
But you look good. You look tanned up, ready to take on life, man.
Rested. No tan lines, bro.
Rested, recovered. I mean, this dude is ready to kick some ass and take some names.
Ready to go. Back in the home studio, and yeah.
So. You've been back to work since Mexico?
The fucking day after, bro. We got in at midnight on Tuesday, and I was back to work on Wednesday.
Man, cut it.
No rest for the weary. Got to make that paper. Got to make the paper.
Oh, you got to go back to Mexico.
Yes,
so that's what happens. That's what happens. Yeah, exactly. And so then within 12 hours of being home, you already had the enjoyment of being in Mexico beat out of you.
Yes,
because I'm sure you walked back in, and as everybody knows, sometimes vacation just isn't worth it. You walk back in, and the shit show has commenced.
But you're walking into a fucking shit show, so it doesn't matter. It does not fucking matter.
Circus Day FD.
Yeah.
Circus Day FD.
Yeah. So it's all good.
I did some manual labor this week, which is odd for me.
Manuel labor?
Let's be honest, that's a little odd. People are.
Would you use some landscapings? Did you throw some river rock down in your yard for the grass?
So we moved, as you know.
Yes. And we got to come see you in your new spot before you get rid of it.
Yeah, you only got a few months left. The foundation is poured on the next one. So.
Oh, really? Yep. Oh, shit. Shit's going fast. Did you go there and carve your initials in the concretes?
No, that would have been a good idea.
Dude, come on.
No, I failed on that. Failed it.
Okay.
So we bought this house. It's gorgeous big house, but there's no door between the bedroom and the bathroom.
Wait, well, so the one you're in now?
Yeah.
But you bought this big, gorgeous big house.
It's a halfway house.
It's not your final resting spot.
No, it's a halfway house.
Yeah, exactly. So who cares? It could have like an outhouse for a fucking bathroom. Who cares? You're there temporarily.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. Sorry.
So the previous people that owned, apparently the builder just literally didn't put a door there. Like they just
put a door where again? I'm lost.
Between the bedroom, the main bedroom, and the main bathroom upstairs.
So like the master bath, there's no door?
Correct. Yeah, there's like a water closet for the toilet, so it's like in its own little room, in the bathroom. But like the sinks and the shower and the bathtub are just out in the open to the bedroom.
So can you get to it from the hallway?
No, you have to be in the bedroom, but it's just like an open passageway.
Okay,
like an open passageway.
So it's not a public bathroom, so to say. Correct, it's a legit master bath, but it's difficult to get to.
Yeah. Well, so my problem is then they put a PVC pipe with a curtain over it because like you and Gretchen probably get up at slightly different times. Like Olivia and I get up at slightly different times. And so if you go to the bathroom and turn the lights on and there's no door, then all the lights from the bathroom just like flood the bedroom. And just
so she can literally hear you taking a fucking shit because all you got's a curtain on a PVC pipe.
But the toilet's in its own closet in the bathroom. It's a fancy bathroom.
Is there a door?
There's a door on that one. Yep, that's the only door.
I was like,
it's for the toilet.
Okay.
So I took the curtain down and put up a rolling barn door yesterday.
Oh,
but that was a bigger project. That was a bigger project than I expected.
Did you buy that as a kit?
Yes, from Home Depot.
Nice, man.
From the Home Depot.
Dude, I love those barn doors. Those are awesome.
But it was a bigger project than I anticipated.
Was it a bigger project because you couldn't find the fucking studs to screw the fucking track into?
The bigger project because like I didn't realize that you had to have like a header board to just drill it into to distribute the weight back and forth across the studs and stuff. I mean, I'm not an engineer. You know damn well from my time in the fire department, I am not an engineer. I could take shit apart pretty well.
You fucking thought you were. Together. You fucking thought you were.
Could not put it back together. So it was definitely.
But they got to make these kits for existing homes that don't have a header.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I had to put it in.
Okay, so you had to put a header in
on the outside of the wall. Yep. Here, I'll show you. Let's go before and after pictures.
Okay. Because I want to do this at our house, but if it's that much of a fucking pain in the ass, fuck that. I ain't doing it.
It took me all day. Let's put it that way. It took me all day.
Okay, hey, that's fine. Did you watch YouTube videos how to do it?
No, actually not one.
See, there you go. So you fucked up. You fucked up right there. You should have watched YouTube videos.
You fucked up. You trusted us.
Hey,
What
remember,
movie
be
is that
careful.
from?
You're
What?
2 clicks away.
Oh, these are on my downloads.
Oh, okay.
We're safe.
Oh, well, still there might be there might be no BBCs on your downloads, but we don't want to see no, white
We don't need.
seas or what.
We don't. Listen. We try to keep this. We try to keep this rated R show, not triple X show. So I'm doing my best.
So let's
Doing my
keep it
best.
R.
My best clicking around.
Let's
All
keep
right.
it
All
R.
right. We're almost close. We're almost there. But I have to tell you what, man. If you decide to go for this project, it makes a hell of a difference in your house. I mean,
it looks fucking awesome, doesn't it? Because, well,
it does.
So, okay, but for you didn't have a door there already, correct?
No, here we go.
We're like, I have like all the fucking trim and an existing door,
right,
and all that, where it would be a lot more work to make one look good than you got a finished fucking wall there with a curtain.
Right. That's what it was before. Right.
Okay.
So that's what it was before. And obviously, so you can see what I mean. It's just like this passageway into the bathroom. No door there. So yesterday's project was to take down that cheap ass, literally PVC pipe curtain rod.
I can see it.
And switch it out with that baby instead.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude, that even looks level.
I didn't do too bad for a first try at this. Nice. This is why I felt good doing it here at the halfway house. But look how much bigger it makes that doorway look. I mean, it looks so much better.
See, but the problem I got is you have literally a smooth finished wall. Right. I have all the fucking door trim. I got a fucking door. It's a lot different than doing this.
Sure. Yeah.
Dude, that looks sharp, man. I like it.
Thanks. Yeah. So if you look real close, you can see I had to put that header board in there, but I made sure to prime it and paint it the same color as the wall. So
you know what?
Right in.
You show me the picture of the door. I didn't even fucking see that. I was like, ooh, dude, that looks good. Because the door hides it, kind of.
It does. Like that. It does. And so that's
why it took me just like a 1x4. Is that what all you put up there?
Yeah, it's just to put for the header board a 1x4 of solid wood, wood, so pine and
gotcha.
Drill that into studs, and then the door goes into that board instead. So I
like it, bro.
Yeah, good man. Job, that was my project yesterday. So
good job, man. I like it.
Manual labor for the win from this guy.
Manuel labor right there.
Man. He flicks the bathroom light on, then shuts the door.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I do too.
What?
I won't lie.
He flicks the bathroom light on.
Instead of shutting the door and then turning the light on.
I'm up. Everybody might as well fucking be up.
What else happened in Mexico? I mean, people want to hear the real story.
Nothing. We were fucking pool rats and tried to drink them out of alcohol, and it didn't work.
They kept supplying it, huh?
They kept supplying it. Oh, we did see a fucking fight though. No joke.
Thanks, Mama G.
Yeah. So there was this creepy guy like next to us.
Okay.
And I just call him the dancing queen because he was just fucking weird and dancing around and this and this and this. And the last full day we were there, I mean, he was just fucking weird altogether. The last full day we were there, we're like listening to music at the fucking pool and fucking around. And I noticed him. He's like got like these little kids around him that were at the resort. And they're little kids because they got bright green bands on, so they're under 18. And he's like trying to give them fucking candy and this and shit. I'm like, well, that's kind of fucking weird. And then I'm looking over there and he has some fucking Starburst. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, I want some fucking Starburst. But I ain't gonna ask this weird ass motherfucker for some Starburst. So
you just remember the way you said that reminded me of that clip I shared with you from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I'm telling you.
Fucking watermelon. I love fucking watermelon.
Fucking love watermelon. Fucking love watermelon. So I love fucking Starburst. He has some fucking Starburst. I ain't gonna ask that dude for some Starburst. So hey, bring me another beer. So we're drinking beer. Next thing I know, across the fucking pool, this fucking dude is literally trying to beat the dancing queen's ass.
What?
Fucking security was Johnny on the spot. Broke him up. And this white dude, they were from Texas. No, they were from San Diego. Because another couple we met, Nick, he is an actual recruiter for San Diego State football. So he knew this family.
Okay.
Yeah. So what fucking happened was the dancing queen kind of danced his way over to the other side of the pool and like almost grabbed this 12-year-old girl's hand to say, "Come with me." And her dad said, "Oh, fuck no," and tried to beat the fuck out of this guy.
Well, yeah.
So come to find out, this guy wasn't even staying at the fucking hotel.
So he's
Some
just
other
creeping
fucking
on
dude,
people.
some other dude met him at some other hotel, said, "Hey, I got an extra band if you want to come hang out for the day." What the fuck? Yeah.
So you
That dude
damn
ain't
near
coming
saw
back.
you damn near saw like an abduction. I mean,
No, yeah, I don't know what this fucking goddamn. I'm still thinking about the fucking Starburst. Man, I fucking love Starburst. Damn.
I feel like we
Anywho.
need to. I feel like we need to find that
Oh,
Curb
I
Your
love fucking-
Enthusiasm
oh,
profile.
I fucking love watermelon.
Oh man, let's see here. I'm trying.
JB Smooth. JB
So
Smooth.
I told you.
Oh, fuck.
I told you that I found the new La Flama Blanca, the new El
yeah.
Charo.
Okay. So we were talking about this, and I'm probably gonna get a fucking tongue lashing because we still have to watch the 2 last episodes of season 1 of what the hell's the name of that show?
Righteous Gemstones.
Righteous
The
Gemstones.
Gemstones, yeah.
We still got the last 2 to watch. The show's fucking awesome. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, La Flama Blanca.
Yeah, so La Flama Blanca, this guy. Boom.
There you go. La
El
Flama Blanca.
Charos.
You actually got to find the La Flama Blanca fucking as he's all dressed up.
So I found on Instagram this week, I want to get this guy onto our show.
Kenny Powers?
Well, no, not Danny McBride himself. Excuse me. I found this baseball team called the Savannah Bananas. Okay.
The Savannah Bananas? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, sir. The Savannah Bananas. And dude, this is look at this shit. Real bit legit like exhibition baseball team.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but look at this, bro.
Look at this character. We got to get this guy.
La Flama Blanca right there. I'm sorry. Yeah, La Flama Blanca. All right, man. Go ahead. Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see? I just had
this guy, their mascot. Yeah. We got to get their mascot onto.
What's their mascot's name?
Show.
The King Banana. Is this a legit team?
Yes, it's like an exhibition baseball team that just makes in Georgia just makes fun of baseball. But we need this guy on our
fucking Christ. Maybe we can kind of reach out to him and figure out who he is and say, "Hey,
we can reach out to him. We can get this guy on our show,
dude. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Fuck yeah, La Flama Blanca.
They just do some. Look at this kind of shit that they do. There, like this one. This one cracks me up.
Oh yeah. Look at the ump back there shaking back and forth. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. And so kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters, what I have put together so far is they typically play against this team that's got like the 1980s like tuxedo jerseys on, called the Party. So I think we could get that main guy from the Bananas onto our show.
For the Bananas. We got to try.
That's my goal. That's my goal. But I mean, everybody's in on it. Everybody's in on it. So it's all a big joke.
As we're talking about sports balls, you asked us what happens in Mexico, like the real deal happens in Mexico. Right. We did meet didn't meet, but like sat right next to us and ignored us, an NFL player.
From the Savannah Bananas?
No, right there. The real Kenny fucking Powers right there.
Dude, look at that
Dan Feeney. Yeah, dude. He was at the pool. He had the big fucking Oakley snowboard goggles on, or yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I love it.
Yep. They're amongst celebrities.
See, you're drinking vodka with the Russians and sitting with the football players, watching people get their ass beat. Now that sounds more like the Mexico I was expecting.
Yes, yeah.
But you guys weren't staying at the Hard Rock.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
what was in the vending machine on the streets?
Oh, okay. So outside on the street, this is new because they weren't there a year ago because they got vending machines.
That's because COVID had made people stay separated.
Right. So in the vending machines, you can get vape pens for just like vape, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Alcohol, rubbers, and the morning after pill.
Plan B
on the street.
Streets.
Yeah, in the vending machines.
Are they free vending machines or do they cost
Well,
money?
no, you got to pay for it. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
well, no,
shit's cheap in Mexico.
Pay for it.
It might be included with the stay.
Yeah, it's way cheaper Mexico. So
it might be included with the stay. So
no,
rubbers...
this is not part of the resort. This is not part of the resort.
I don't know what kind of resort you're bought into. Rubbers and Plan B might be right.
No, that's out on the street for the public.
Oh, so that's for the public.
That's for the public. Yeah, it's for the public.
Yeah, so it is free inside your room, inside the hotel. Probably, if you asked for it. If you call down for room service,
sex is free. So
if you call down for room service, they bring it up to you.
They'll probably bring you whatever you ask for.
Yes, it's Mexico,
pretty sure.
For God's sake.
Pretty sure. Hey, it's all as long as you tip them good, it don't matter.
No, not at all. I found the other thing I found on Instagram.
Can we talk real quick about my shirt of the day? It's just
wow, we're well over halfway through the show and we haven't even brought it up yet.
A public service announcement
for supporting your local bartender.
So remember that. Because as in tip.
Because as you get drunk.
Well, no. Okay, so let's talk about tipping in Mexico. Just because you're at an all-inclusive fucking resort doesn't mean you don't have to fucking tip. Okay? You tip well, you get taken care of. We were at dinner, we were at the pool, and these fucking college kids and whatever order like really tax the bartender sometimes. They're like, "Oh, I want 20 fucking shots of tequila." And the fucking pool bartender's like, "Motherfucker." So they pour 20 shots, they do 20 shots, and don't get a fucking tip. Throw them on
because
the
fucking
5 or 10 spot. Exactly. But come on, man. Grow the fuck up, bro. They don't teach this shit in fucking schools. What the fuck the problem is.
Well, no, schools aren't teaching that. Schools are teaching your kids how to be great employees from 9 to 5 months.
Yeah, shit.
You
show me a fucking great employee nowadays that came out of college. They all think they're fucking entitled to something.
Problems.
All right, I'm out my soapbox.
I believe it actually goes. If we want to go there, it actually goes back to their parents. Quite frankly, think about the generation of parents.
And they should get fucking smacked. And they should have got smacked when they were kids. But
helicopter parenting, never letting their kids actually figure out what it's going to be like when life hits them in the face a little bit.
I am still like that. Oh, you're on the ground fucking choking, turning blue. I'm gonna fucking laugh, make you fucking suffer, and then I'll help you. Right? You got to know what it feels like.
And then get to work. And then get to work. Oh man.
All right, what else you got, bro?
Well, did you know that there's
what do you got set up in your little studio there?
Behind me?
Yeah. Is that so?
Is that my candle factory?
Okay, but in your little utility room, is that the what's that called? Electric instant heat water heater deal?
Over here with all the red pipes out of it?
Yeah. Yep. Is that like a big thing in fucking Colorado? Because your last house had that. And I'm sure your new house is gonna have that. Is that like the thing?
It does.
I know it makes a difference
because then I can shower for like hours.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I never have to worry about it again.
But why would you have to shower for hours if you have the bidet? You don't even need to fucking take a shower. Well, I'm still not sold on that, dude. I'm sorry.
Did you try it?
No, because it's like, no, I ain't trying it. I don't know, man. It kind of freaks me out.
When you have dirt on your vegetables, you just rub it until they get clean. We've had this conversation before.
I know. Still, I don't know. I just can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh man. Let's see here. I don't know. Are you?
And you shouldn't have fucking dirt on your vegetables to fucking begin with if you know what you're doing.
If you bought them organic,
no,
you
that's just
bought
like
beets,
whoa,
you buy
whoa.
carrots.
That's just like I leave the bathroom and they're like, ooh, you didn't wash your hands? Yeah, motherfucker. My dad taught me how not to pee on them. What the fuck? If you don't pee on your hands, what the fuck? They were just as clean and dirty as I walked in before as I walked out. Ooh, you know what?
I've actually
I know how to pee without peeing on my fucking hands.
I've had this not argument. I fully support washing your hands after you go to the bathroom. However,
why? Do you wash your hands after you blow your nose or sneeze or cough?
Which would be more germy?
Whoa. No,
right?
no. Not up for debate. Yes or no?
No, I would have argued people don't do that.
All right.
I'd argue people don't do that. And so this is the
it's
counter
the
argument.
Society we live in.
They would argue.
I was taught how not to pee on my hands.
Well, this is right, and that's because we believe that genitals are
and
dirty.
Don't eat yellow snow.
We believe we as a culture and society have been raised that that genitals, sex organs are dirty, and so you have to clean yourself after you touch them. That's the crux of the issue. So,
well, you know what the saying I go by?
What?
If it smells like fish, that's my dish. If it smells like cologne, leave it alone.
I've seen you spray cologne on yourself in odd spots.
Oh, just the Axe body spray because
that's right.
Or the Sex Panther.
Sex Panther by Odeon works all the time. Works all the time. Did you know that there's like crazy meme things on the Instagrams from firefighters and stuff? Like I thought
like mean stuff.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's
I told you about that hitting it hard from the yard website.
I know,
Facebook
and
site.
And some of
I just laugh. I was like,
God,
I mean, sometimes I cringe, but it's like, I'm not gonna try to be a fucking tough guy. Yeah.
And some of the meme pages that I've come across are insane compared to
show
hard from the yard. I'm trying to find. There's one.
I'm trying to find one too that is like so. I can't see, but okay, keep talking. I'm listening, bro.
So, Band-Aid Station PD. So there's actually a meme war going on right now.
A meme war?
Yeah. Or like March Madness of the memes, I guess.
I thought the meme war you were talking about was when Will Smith smacked the fucking shit out of Chris Rock. Have you seen those memes?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get away without bringing it up, but
sorry, nope. You got to bring that shit up, dude. That shit looked fucking staged.
I was watching it live, and I thought it looked staged too, quite frankly.
Like he really didn't hit his face. Like, I don't know. His face wasn't even red. I know it's hard to tell because of the hue, but you still would have seen a red mark, I think.
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't know.
Bro, you were taking way too long to find a meme. I'm just going to put this one up here because I know a lot of people that this is them right here. That is the fucking truth right there.
Oh, it's
I
so
will
true.
talk shit and I'll be a badass on fucking Facebook until you actually meet them. You're like, oh, I didn't fucking, oh shit, I didn't mean nothing by that. All right, motherfucker.
Oh man.
Yeah. You know what that picture I mean, I hate to see I hate to say it, but you keep talking, Eric. I'm gonna see if I can't you keep talking and I'm gonna find that picture right there. Almost looks like a picture of my how do I go back? A picture of my dad. That I shouldn't say that. But damn, does it look fucking close? Let me see if I can find it. Keep talking, Eric. I don't hear you.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a couple banners up.
Okay. Oh, are you gonna promote our swag shop? Oh, right here.
Yep. Because I think we need that's exactly right.
Yep. Okay. Swag shop. Okay, so swag shop, go ahead. Next banner.
Next banner.
So your mom said looks professional. I don't know what looks professional, but
that was the door. In my face.
Like our page, view from the back seat. Make sure you subscribe, and like YouTube. We're on YouTube, and
we are.
I guess it took a lot to get the tight pants video up there.
YouTube's algorithms were strong, so hit publish.
Did you just try to like post it and then it kind of looked at it and then said, "Oh, fuck you"?
Yeah.
Or how does that work?
So after you post on YouTube, it does a quick scan for any like copyright claims against it.
Okay.
And so it like shut it down immediately.
Dude,
thanks to NBC Universal.
Dude, we were putting a YouTube video on a fucking YouTube video. Who fucking cares?
And it shut it down hard. So I got around it. It didn't quite turn out the way I thought it.
Your little fucking blurry block.
I put little blurry blocks around it, and then
dude, it was like it was not where it was supposed to be, but that was awesome. I was like, look at that blurry blocks. What the fuck's that doing?
Well, and so when I was doing the editing, I really thought that there was one click between like floating blurry block and like stationary blurry block, and I apparently didn't switch it over to stationary because I had the whole thing blurred out at one point.
Dude, I have got a lot of comments on that fucking show. Let me tell you, I got a lot of comments. It was great. Okay, so
you went all in, and I appreciate you for that.
Okay, so look at mom. I'm a fucking badass on Facebooks. This is my dad. Okay, at our house in Harvey.
No way.
He's got it. He's got his ham radio. He was like in the ham radios for a couple of years. This is my dad. He's got his. If you look down here, I don't know if you can see that. He's got his blue suede boots on and his cranberry pants. Yeah, this is literally my dad. Was all about the fucking ham radio. Love that guy.
Dude, it's pretty cool. And check this.
Yeah. Love you, Dad.
I mean, it must be a sign of the times. Cause like check this out. Because when do you suppose that picture was taken?
Oh my God! So I was born in, so that had to have been about 72, 3, 4. I bet.
Yeah, it just cracked because I've seen it very similar to that before, and so check this out. So very striking resemblance, actually. So the guy standing up. Oh, yeah. Here we go. There we go. That's Steve Jobs standing up in 1976.
I mean, if you put that, Jobs.
Yeah, but if you look at Jobs and your father sitting there, I mean, with the electronics around, I mean, I don't know. It's time. I mean, right?
It was that. Cool. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. It's just crazy.
Let's see here.
I don't think you can do dual screens.
No, not at that point. That's too bad. No. That's too bad.
It's all good.
The podcast has got my computer running real slow today.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like it's about ready to get up.
I guess
it's like ready to quit.
I guess we can do this, huh? How you like waking up to that every day, huh? So anywho, so are you trailing anymore this week? Are you done?
No, I'm done for the week. That's it. I just quit. That's the end of that.
Quit trip. Yeah, whatever. I think you're your own boss, technically, kind of, sort of, but okay.
Right. Here,
good. Stay home.
Here.
Hey,
this is.
We seen pictures of you earlier cooking out on your grill earlier.
We had a party last week.
Olivia.
It was a party. Awesome. It was a party last week. Great weekend.
Yeah. Good.
Here's a meme page for the nursing community on Instagram.
A meme page or a meme?
Meme page. Okay. So run by nurses.
Or mean, because sometimes they're really mean.
Yeah. But this is they get aggressive.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right?
That's
You can't,
yeah, there's a lot of fucking truth to that.
if I can't describe that one, so you have to go check that one out on YouTube or on face
No.
pages.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
But just funny ass shit out there on the internets when you start to watch cops versus firefighters versus nurse memes and that kind of stuff.
Do you remember that puppet show, Cops versus Firemen?
Yes.
Remember we fucking watched that forever? Was that some hilarious shit? What about that the fucking mongoloid police? What the fuck was that one? Remember that kid? The real policeman?
No.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I don't
okay.
remember that one.
Yes, you do.
I'm not
Yes,
sure
I
that I
know
do
you
actually.
do. Oh fuck, I know you do. We're gonna fucking research that. Yeah, and we'll talk about that next show.
All right, fair enough.
But that them puppets, cops and policemen, yeah. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Oh, yeah, it was great. That was great.
It was
so
it was
as
hilarious.
You see, folks, we just fucking talk. And there was like no educationals shit. Oh, okay. Real quick before we leave, the best part of the fucking trip to fucking Mexico, hands down, the best fucking part, going down the elevator, and this little blonde girl's in the elevator, and she's like, I was like, oh, so how you doing? She's like, oh, we're doing good. So you're here for a week? She's like, oh, my company bought us a trip and sent us here to Mexico. There's like 40 of us. I'm like, oh, that's fucking cool. She's like, oh yeah, we're from Canada and this and this and this. And then all of a sudden she goes, and to be fair, and I said, to be fair. And then she looked at me and goes, to be fair. And she goes, you know fucking Leonard Kenny? I'm like, I fucking love Leonard Kenny. That was the best part of the fucking trip. It was like fucking that whole Leonard Kenny in the elevator. I mean, yeah, it was awesome.
Awesome. That's a great spot to end the show.
Yeah.
The fact
it is.
That real life. Perfect.
Best part of the trip. I was like, right on, man.
That's right, folks. It's a show about nothing. Congratulations on wasting last 33 minutes and having a few laughs with us. Because
well, I fucking laughed. I had a good time, so I guess that's all that matters. Oh, fuck! It was supposed to be the big.
Well, I was thinking
6
about
month
that
fucking episode today.
I was thinking about that. So this is episode 24.
We fucked that up.
Well, I don't know because there's 52 weeks in a year. So
yeah, but this is episode 24. Through? So maybe next week.
25, 26 would technically be halfway through a year. 24 times.
But you only get. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
This is two firefighters trying to do math in public. Just ignore that.
I am not doing math in public. We'll figure it out, and we'll have some champagnes, some champagnes on our 6 month month thing,
whatever we decide that is.
So
6 months halfway through the year.
Hey everybody, like, subscribe, listen to our the actual just voice version on Spotify and Amazon Music. And if you really want to see our stupid dumbass faces, go to Facebook or YouTube. And with that, Eric, should we do? And I am literally gonna spend the fucking money and figure out how to use a fucking soundboard.
One day,
just to go, like every time Eric says something funny. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. I'm buying a fucking soundboard. We're gonna figure it out. And I'm just gonna sit here all show and hit every fucking button, and everyone's gonna get fucking annoyed and pissed off till I find the fucking button I fucking like, and I'm just gonna keep fucking hitting it.
It's probably $20.
Kind of like when I've had too much to drink and I keep repeating myself. That pisses everybody off. That's how the next show is gonna be. Sorry. All right, buddy. Hold it up to the microphones.
Real close.
And Lucy, put supper on the stove, my dear, because this ball game is over.
Love you, brother.
Love you,
bye.